Hey guys, welcome to a late Shenmue Day stream, which was supposed to be an early Shenmue Day stream, but unfortunately we had to deal with some family matters, which are now completely resolved. Everything's fine. People don't need to panic, but I appreciate the patience from everybody that's sent messages of goodwill. It's very much appreciated. Before we dive into the chat and who's in and all the news, and there's quite a bit of Shenmue news going on. James, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you very much, Matt. Just subscribed there. Possibly missed last month, but get me subscription in there, Matt. How are you doing, matey?
A month. Yeah, not too bad. Been a hectic weekend.
Lost my streak, actually. I definitely have.
So you've missed the streak. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, hey, Sonosuke, thank you for the sub as well. Much appreciated. And there's a hype train incoming. If anybody else subs up, that means we get a hype train. I have no idea what the hell that is. But anyway. And Daily Gaming Videos has just subscribed again as well. That is get the hype train going to level 1. Yeah, that's it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Right, before I dive into the Shenmue news, and we do have some bits and pieces kicking around, I'm going to say hello to everybody in chat. So going from sort of top to bottom, I can see Anadil's in, Renners is in, Ginger Ferry's in, Sheeper's in. I saw Andy Mavis has come in, been his first stream for a while. Daily Gaming Videos is in, Clunky Mage is in, Michael McLeod, JWS. I can see Sonosuke going even further back up now. Retro Godfather, Maximus 2007 as well, Ninty Gold, and Guppy Koi are all in. Thank you for joining us, and thank you as ever everybody for jumping in and joining the stream. Today we're going to sit and do the Shenmue 3 boat DLC, which will probably result in me throwing my controller at a load of arcade mini games and that bloody wheel that you'll never get to. But anyway, hey Sam, I am welcome. But before we do all that, we're going to go through some Shenmue news. There's quite a lot to get through, so we are going to speed through it. I'm going to start with the first bit. If you haven't seen this, you clearly have been living under the rock for the last however long. George Kitchen has released a very awesome-looking teaser trailer. I say teaser trailer, it's a full trailer, really, of Shenmue Reclaiming the Path. It's his new fan game. It's coming out on September 16th, and to start things off, I'm going to play the trailer for everybody just to make sure that everybody has eyes on this. This is a fantastic trailer, and you're really going to like it. So here it is.
My disciple. He's broken G, but he hasn't abandoned the path of martial arts. Sanchuan. Master.
city of Guilin.
Judge yourself without conceit. Do not show moves thoughtlessly. Sanchuan, you still walk on the path.
Well, if that doesn't get you hyped for a Shenmue game, I don't know what will. Absolutely stunning trailer, insane. The sweeping shot of Bailu Village is absolutely mental. What George has done there is extracted the Shenmue 3 assets and essentially retextured them. I'm oversimplifying this for all the work that he's put in this already. Built new areas as well. Insane. Go and check out the trailer. There'll be lots of screenshots going around our Discord as well if you haven't checked those out already, so make sure you go and do that as well. Absolutely stunning. I
actually spotted an Easter egg there, Matt, on that
yeah.
viewing. You know the thug in the anime that ends up chasing on a bicycle, I think.
Yeah.
Misses the car or something. George has actually put him in the Zangief martial arts school on a bicycle. I just noticed.
That's a good spot. Cool. I didn't catch that at all. So there we go. That's Shenmue Reclaiming the Path. Currently slated for a September 16th release. Obviously, that may well change depending on how George is getting on. Just to answer some FAQs, because people ask us quite a lot. Is it coming to Dreamcast? No. It's been built in Unity. It's utilising Unity and some of the tools in that, and they will not work on a Dreamcast, let alone the complexities around making it work on a Dreamcast in the first place. Will it have Japanese dubbing? Unlikely. George is on his own making this, so multiple language dubs are going to be a complete pain in the neck to do. And while I think he'd like to do it, I just don't think it's feasible from what he said to us. Is there going to be a Mac version? Yes, most likely. They're certainly exploring the idea as well. I don't know if I've missed anything, James, there in terms of FAQ stuff that's come up repeatedly over the last couple of weeks.
No, sounds about right.
So there we are. Check out the website for updates and everything. And yeah, it's looking absolutely stunning. Right, coming on to the next little update as well, which is another fan project. I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with this already. Is Shenmue 4 2.5D. Now, on our forums, the person who's making it, called X-Pointed, has been posting fairly regular updates on the sprites they've been putting together. So I want to quickly show these off as part of the new section today. As you can see here, you've got Ryo with the mirror, Shenhua with the Sword of 7 Stars, which is still clearly the He-Man sword size, not the dagger size, which is fine. And then Landy. Some little fighting sequences there, with Landy grabbing Shenhua by the neck, Ryo getting absolutely battered by Landy, Ren getting battered by Landy, and some other animations down there as well. Scrolling further down, he's actually had them printed in little sort of plastic standees as well, which look quite cool. That's quite nice. And then I like this one with Niao-sun, Ren dead on the floor, no Shenmue 4, but we'll come on to that in a minute. And then some more here as well, and Landy walking and viewing, which I really like that model. That's improved actually from the game test model that they put together. I think it was the start of the start of the year. I think it was midway through last year, in fact, which feels like a long time ago now. On top of that, we have new Shenmue merch out of absolutely nowhere. there was a tweet, I think, about 6 to 9 months ago, insert coin tease something Shenmue, and it all got forgotten about. But on Friday at midday, they released a new jacket, Hazuki 24, the Hazuki Tiger enamel pin, which I think looks absolutely... I like that pin. I think it's brilliant. And when you compare it to the anime pin that they did in Japan, this looks far superior for me. Looks a better quality.
Looks bigger.
Looks bigger as well. It looks really, really cool. The jacket itself is very much a sort of play on one they did. Was it about 2016, James, if my memory serves me correctly?
Maybe a little bit later than that. Maybe like 2018.
Okay. So they did sort of a bomber-style jacket previously, and they've done another one right here. And again, it looks really cool. The tiger's actually a stitched-on tiger. It's a hand-stitched tiger this time around, which I think is quite cool. Because I know the earlier stuff, it was printed on, wasn't it? So it would probably, over time, fade away. And then, out of absolutely nowhere, and this was out of nowhere, they decided to do a reprint of this Rio T-shirt, which I thought was quite cool. Why not? Make a bit of money.
Yeah.
Suzuki Tiger on the back. You got the crest at the front there.
Not a bad shirt. Yeah,
it's quite cool. Quite cool. Shipping mid to late July, apparently, is all this stuff. So if you haven't got it, James has put the link in the chat for everybody. So make sure you go and check that out. Pick up as much Shenmue merch as you can, because all merch and all noise, it means that it gives Shenmue some viability out there as we push forward. And speaking of pushing forward, I think this is quite a proud moment for the Shenmue community. It's been a long time since we can say this. But James, I'm going to get you to take this away. But Shenmue, or hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4, hashtag Shenmue Anime 2, trended on Twitter last night. Do you want to take us away with that one?
It did, mate. So this was spotted in our Discord by Xander, who's the guy behind the Sega Rally remake. What's it called?
Overjump.
Overjump, that's the one. Overjump Rally. Yes, really cool. I mean, yesterday, from what I could actually get onto Twitter throughout the day, because we were quite busy yesterday, both of us, just so many tweets, so much yesterday, which is probably why it trended. I was quite amazed, because obviously we're sharing the date, May the 4th, with the Star Warsy stuff. And, I mean, maybe Star Wars was trending as well, but it was strange on that trending. Maybe, is that just the gaming... Maybe that was just like gaming trending news.
Possibly, but either way, to have it trending in that's insane, given the Star Wars take and everything else around it. I think it's mad, and it's
which
actually
is, like you were saying, Matt, how it might be the first time that we've actually hit that status since the anime, perhaps.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
People starting to be out in force again, which is really nice to see. Revenge of the Fifth today.
I like that. I like that. It's quite cool. So yeah, guys, it's a really proud moment for the community, and well done everybody for getting out there. Excuse me, tweeting and making as much noise as you can. But we don't rest on our laurels here. I think I say it in a bit of content that we've got coming, which I'll tease a little bit later, where I say the community needs to get off its arse and make some noise. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We've got off our asses. We're making noise. We're tweeting Sega, not just on the 4th, but anywhere, everywhere that we can. And every small victory, as Clunky said, there's a small victory, gets us further towards that Shenmue 4, which then hopefully some way we'll get there. We don't drop off now. We don't let up now. We keep on going. But that's a really proud moment, so well done. James, we have some giveaways.
We do, Matt. Nice one with the tweeting aspect here. So we'll go straight on to here. So the first giveaway we've got, Matt's got this in-house. It's the Retro Gamer Ryo Hazuki Black subscriber cover. Really nice magazine. If you haven't got this, definitely retweet the post, like it, or whatever the rules are. Follow the dojo, which I'm sure you already are. But yeah, you'll be in with a shout of winning that. We have got another giveaway. I was just thinking about the one that we got on the secret Discord channel for YouTube members, but that has just ended. I did that the other day. That was for a Shenmue mini CD, but there'll be another towards the end of this month as well, so keep an eye out there if you're a YouTube member. And if you're not on the secret Discord and you're a YouTube member, let us know, and then we can add you. The second giveaway that you can actually take part in now is the Grey Fox music giveaway, which is a guy, he contacted us a couple of months ago now, right, Matt, with he was sharing some of his fan-made Shenmue-esque music to us. It's kind of like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like dancey sort
trance
of,
sort of take on Shenmue music, isn't it?
Like loops, kind of like loops, but really nice. Lo-fi possibly would be a good one, a good word to use for it, a good genre. So he sent me and Matt these CDs, and we've actually got an extra copy of both of these CDs to give away. So yeah, some great Shenmue fan music again with all these fan projects. Just feels like there's so many fans getting on board and actually being creative in 2024, Matt. Video games,
absolutely.
artwork, music, and speedrunners. There's just so many fan projects.
And what I'd say is, no, not at all. What I'd say is, if you are doing something like this, a fan project or something, let us know, because although we try and keep up with everything, we don't always catch it. So if there is something you're doing, something that, that's you're working or whatever, drop us a message and let us know, because we will try and pick them all up. But sometimes we do miss them just because we have busy lives as well outside of
human
running the website. Yes, we are unfortunately human and not robots. Not yet, anyway. The AI hasn't got to us. Also, there is a new blog post from Hiki. I can't even talk anymore.
Blog post from Hiki. So, again, I don't know if you've noticed, but on the main Shenmue Dojo website, at the top, you've got all the tabs, the buttons, the names, the logos, the titles that you can click on. Games, series, news, interviews, podcasts, and all that sort of stuff. And there's one up there called Blog, and that's where Hiki designs some really interesting blog posts. She's got some really great ideas, actually, for a lot of these posts. And her most recent one there came out only a couple of days ago, and it is her take on what potentially might be the story in Shenmue 4 and the Chiyu Men, specifically their arc. Really interesting read, actually. I would recommend checking that one out and leaving your comments below on your take of what you think about Hiki's idea, or just in general what your take on what might occur in a Shenmue 4 story may be. So yeah, check them out, guys.
And Hiki gets some really good ideas. I sometimes steal them for videos. So
that's what I was thinking, when I was saying that.
So there we are.
Really Brilliant. Great ideas.
And then I'm going to tease a couple of little bits of content that James and I have been working on very quietly behind the scenes. I'm 2/3 of the way through one video at the moment, which I think James and I will be both incredibly proud of when that comes out. So all being well, I hope to have that premiering on the 14th of May. So keep your eyes out for that one. It's we're
not too long to go now.
Really proud of what we've managed to achieve there. And also I have another piece of content coming out about 2 weeks later. The video is 99.9% done. I just need to check it with the person that I've spoken to, and again, it's on a topic in the Shenmue community, what I would consider one of the holy grail topics, and it's a really interesting discussion, and it sort of reignited my fire around that particular topic of conversation. But I'll leave it there. You can let your minds run off into the distance with that one as to what it could be. But keep your eye out for that and all the other content. And as ever, guys, thank you for joining in with the streams, content, etc., engaging with the Shenmue community, because everyone that does that pushes us towards Shenmue 4, and I know James and I appreciate it very much. Tonight's stream, we are going to dive in on some Shenmue 3 Boat DLC. We're going to sit there, play a shed load of gambling games, and just basically have a good time, because why the hell not? Let's dive straight in when I can get Steam to actually wake up. It's a bit like me today. I've been half asleep all day. So Steam's doing exactly what I've been doing and just been like, nope, and nope. Right, here we go.
Right, so I've scrolled all the way back up to the chat, and we're going to go through some of the comments, guys. Don't want to miss anyone's thoughts or messages. So yeah, actually, I ended up missing last stream. I was actually in Japan on holiday, hence why you had...
Oh, I think I've lost James randomly.
But yeah, that's the reason why it's been a couple of months for me. It feels ages actually since I did a last, a stream. Since we actually did a stream.
It goes quick, doesn't it? As
Why
well.
I've lost my subscriber streak as well. Unfortunately, we did also have a podcast that was released.
We did.
2 days
I forgot about
ago
that
as well. Was that last Tuesday or the Tuesday just gone?
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
I think it was. Yeah, that was the third part in our 3-part series on the Virtua Fighter RPG chapter tiles that Yusuke showed off at GDC. So episode 1 was watching the GDC presentation itself and discussions on that. Episode 2 was the first half of the Shenmue Master interviews throughout the years, where they were talking to him about said GDC topics and Shenmue 3. And then the one that aired on the previous Tuesday, again, was the second half of those interviews, and then a full-on discussion about the chapter tiles just to sort of wrap that up. And we did that with Shenmue's miles per hour, Stuart Peacock. So hopefully you guys have checked that out and enjoyed it. You can actually kind of break them up nicely in parts. So I know it's like over 3 hours, which is like typical for our type of podcast, long form podcast. But you can break it up quite nicely because, you could sit through one of the interviews and then, I don't know, come back to the video at another time with the next interview, etc. And then nice big Terry quiz at the end as well. So, like I say, let me get through some of these messages from you guys. Nintygold's currently grinding collections in Shenmue 1, trying to get the Platinum Trophy. Good luck with that. Maximus, welcome in. I know Matt gave everyone a greeting, so I won't do all that again. Hello to the best fan base that ever exists from Anadil. Nice to see you in, Anadil. How are you both? I'm good, thanks. How are you, Matt?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a bit of a busy weekend. Busy weekend.
Sheep's in as well. Nice to see you, Sheep. Stayed off you for a while, mate. Hopefully you're doing okay as well. Still got to comment on your new vids, James. I'll get there. No problem at all, Retro, but thank you for saying that. Yeah, I've got...
Let's get on the boat.
If you like our 3-hour podcasts, I've got a 3-hour video going through my Dreamcast file set that I just sold recently. That was mainly more for myself and a potential buyer to sort of see like the condition of the games and stuff. But it was nice to film that. A shame in a sense that I've like literally got, you can kind of see, where's my camera? My bare shell. Oh, you can't really actually because my
lights in the way.
Things in the way there. And my hand, I've just noticed. But yeah, I've got some bare shells over there now. Unfortunately. But $5,000 richer, Matt, which is something. I did do a video on the dojo actually. If maybe you were talking about that, I could have thought about my own channel rather than the dojo. But the one that just went out Saturday was me showing off the Shenmue 3 standee, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Again with these standees, man, I can't believe how big they are. I thought that the box version I've got, I thought that was massive, and then that arrived, and it was like the size of the height of my office, which is insane. Get George Kitchen to start Kickstarter to make Shenmue 4 like this. Okay.
I think Sega might have something to say about it, but...
That's true, yeah. Especially if he's going to call it Shenmue 4.
Yeah, oh god.
Absolutely mind-blowing work from George, what a legend, and to think a fan has managed to create this unreal. Agreed. So authentic, it's good, or so good. The first person scenes gave me Morrowind vibes a bit. I was getting a little bit of Turok vibes, in the cave.
Oh, yeah,
especially with like sort of dives under the fire and that sort of stuff. But I did mention it to George, and obviously he was saying like these. Is it originally a Nintendo 64 game, Turok?
It was yeah.
Or maybe PC as well. I've never played it, to be honest. I never owned a Nintendo 64, but it just gave me those vibes. This is a funny Yakuza-esque cutscene, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
What do you think of these cutscenes? Like, what's your take on them? Because obviously we might have got something like this in Shenmue 2, perhaps, like with the guy with the camera, and maybe Goro. Goro's kind of like a silly cutscene, isn't it, at times?
I mean, I
not
think
this sort of level.
It fits, doesn't it? I guess it does fit.
It works as the DLC.
I think my criticism is the boat. Like, you've got that beautiful Niaowu like river view,
Yeah,
and then you've got the fucking boat in the background, big neon lights everywhere.
Las Vegas boat. There should be a toggle button. I think Stu mentioned that. There was like in the settings, if you could just toggle the boat on and off. That might be nice.
Ah, the big wheel. Oh, I hate this bloody big wheel. I think it was Nathan who said, was like, fuck it out.
Oh, mate, it took me ages. It must have took me hours to get this. What was it, Titch? I feel like Titch streamed this one time. We might have even... Did we stream it together? There was like one stream I feel like I streamed with her. And it might have been this. And she got it first go or something crazy.
Possible. Just looking through. Ooh,
Ginger Fairy said, I hope everyone got the new pin badge off the Sega store.
Do you mean insert coins?
Knuckles. He probably does, doesn't he? I was going to say, yeah, that makes more sense. Everyone should get that Ryo Azuki.
Yeah, it's a lovely pin. Lovely, lovely pin.
If you can't afford the jacket, make sure you get the pin.
Yeah, at least. I reckon that pin will sell out pretty quick because it's quite cheap.
It's funny as well in a way because we were hoping for a sort of Shenmue pin on the Sega shop, right?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, they're doing coins actually, aren't they? Coins at the moment, Sega shop.
Yeah, and the coins though, I don't, because someone released that book, didn't they? They didn't have a Shenmue slot in there, so we know that's not coming this year.
Exactly. Like Anadil says, the jacket looks too similar to the original ones, which I agree with. I think at this point we've kind of had too many Ryo Hazuki jackets. There was a time when it was like everyone was like clamoring for a Ryo Hazuki jacket, right? Like why does Sega not release like an actual leather jacket? But then over the years now we've had like 2 leather ones. I know they're like Forks leather, whatever it is, faux leather. Is that how you pronounce that word? We've had like 2 or 3 hoodies, 2 bomber jackets now. We're kind of sick of the Ryo Hazuki jacket. I think they should do something a little bit different. Like Hannah mentioned, Ren's jacket would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I don't know how they do that. I suppose they'd have to sort of stylize it, like the bomber jacket, but have like it blue. Maybe even like a Sukajan type of jacket would be cool. Blue with then the Kirin Beast thing on the back, something like that, because I know it's a bit strange in it, the cut of Ren's jacket, it's kind of like crop top, so you can see his muscles, and I wouldn't be seen dead in that. Bloody
no, I think people would run away if I did that.
Hairy belly button.
Oof.
Clunky says dropped a lot of money on the Shenmue merch yesterday.
I
ended up getting 3 pins as well.
Yeah, I did.
Is it 3 for 15 on the pins?
Yes.
So you might as well buy 3, ain't you guys? Why would you not?
There you go, Clunky. I said
1 for your jeans, 1 for your jacket.
Yeah, and 1 for your bag.
There you go. 1 for your bag.
I actually, the big thing we all have been talking about is there should be flipping Shenmue mirrors, like official Shenmue mirrors. Like, why haven't they done that? Isn't.
Yeah. If they can make small versions, even if they're plastic, I don't care. Just do a big replica-sized.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Would be lovely. Sheep has said, you guys spoken about the Virtua Fighter rumours. Is the new ones? Or were we talking about the ones from a while back?
We mentioned them in stream a few weeks back. Oh, I say a few months back now. I do remember that.
Months back.
I can't think I've done a video on them, but I may have done and can't remember.
I feel like you did do a video actually recently about something that ties into that.
Done a Virtua Fighter video that hasn't come out yet as well. I'm sure I did one previous to that.
I'm sure
hey, YouTuber.
Vaguely feel like I've seen something recently of you talking about what Virtua Fighter would do for Shenmue or something.
Yeah, I can't really remember. It's so long ago.
I can't, mate.
I try and knock these videos out in like chunks, and I forget which ones I've done.
Cheers, Shenson. Welcome back, he says.
Hey, son.
It's just the 1 month I missed. JWS, is Shenmue World still available? I just heard about it. Kind of. But wait until I release issue 3. And then I'll make the previous 2 issues available again. I've got all the boxes of like old stock. So it will be old stock basically, but they are in a sense available. I actually, to try and free up some space, because I had so many boxes of like random stuff in the conservatory. It was mental. So I tried to bag up one of everything to like make some extra packs for what would be the Kickstarter 3. But as soon as this 3rd issue Kickstarter's done, whatever, if I've got any leftover stock of 1 or 2, it's going, because it's been in the office for like 3 years now. It's not in the office in the conservatory, and my missus isn't very happy, so it will get gone. So it'll be the last time to get 1 and 2 if you missed out. And there's not many available at all. I think I maybe have like 25 copies of the 1st issue max.
That's still quite a few. So, I thought you'd have less than that.
Yeah. Not many at all, man. Like I say, just what I can make up. In fact, some of those don't have Rio X's CD as well, because I've run out of the CDs. So, and maybe even Eric Calso's signatures might be missing.
Yeah.
I will double check that. It'll be clear as butter on... Clear as butter, is that the phrase? On... butter's not clear, so... Or maybe the colour of butter is. But it will be clear as day on the Kickstarter page. Even day's not fucking clear in the UK, is it?
It was this morning. It was quite nice.
It was, to be fair, yeah.
Not anymore.
On that, didn't I? 'Cause it's been quite nice last couple of days. But coming back from like Japan weather, where it is like proper spring, it was like freezing when I got off the plane. Mido5 says, I'm wondering what the latest on Virtua Fighter is. So, Sheephead, if you want to remind us.
I'm convinced it's happening. That's
yeah, me too, man. And that's what the rumor was, right? It was suggested that they've been working on it.
Yeah. And then I'm sure I've done a video on it. I'd have to find it.
I'm sure you have as well. It just sounds so familiar.
Well, I could be talking complete nonsense.
Ooh, Plunky. Been slowly working my way through the podcast you guys did with Stu about the chapter tells. Very much enjoying them. Glad to hear it. That's what we do them for.
Brilliant.
The odd person enjoys it. Job done.
Exactly. Renners, we need a Goro jacket, and Renners is going to buy the Rio jacket. You need to do it.
A Goro jacket?
Do it now.
What's the Goro jacket?
It's like a denim jacket, isn't it? Goro.
It's like a denim jacket, yeah.
What you need to do, though, if you're going to do that, you need to do the t-shirt with it.
Yeah, it's more about the t-shirt. Tom t-shirt would be good.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. That'd be easy for them as well. And that's kind of up Insert Coins' sort of road, innit? Street. That's up their street. Right up their street.
Yeah, it's very much the MO, isn't it?
Yeah, Shenton says Titch got everything on the first go when she played Shenmue 3. I think she did. That new pin will go with the pixelated Rio pin badge I got. Ooh, nice. Oh, you mean the Sega Heroes one, Ginger? Is that the one you mean? That's a cool
Try and get this daily challenge.
think you have one, James. Yes. That must be what you're talking about. Might buy the Rio jacket. Do it, Renners. Why would you not?
Do it now.
If you're thinking about it, I'd say buy it. Anadol Ren jacket, take my wallet. They should sell an Ine-san skirt.
Oh,
now that is pretty out there, isn't it? Retro Godfather never owned any previous Shenmue jackets. I really should own at least one. Very much true. I think that the best one they did was that Ultimate. If you're going for like the full-on leather jacket experience and like an officially released one, it's probably the one that they did. Maybe 2018 as well. It was called the Ultimate Rio jacket or Shenmue jacket.
Yeah, I've got one coming.
You've got the original Matt. I feel like that might have been like something like 2012, or maybe it was 2015. But you're talking about the darker one, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got the darker one coming.
The darker one. That's a nice one. The hoodie, the first hoodie they did, the dark one, that's my favourite, to be honest. Even though that's just a print on the back, I think it just looks better. Like the browns that they're using recently are just too bright. You sort of stand out a bit. And someone did say that the jacket in 3 is a bit brighter, which it kind of is. So.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely brighter.
But the original jacket, like the Shenmue 1 and 2 jackets, a bit darker brown. I prefer the darker look, to be honest.
There's a question. Would you buy a Hazuki Gi or Landi robe? I'd buy them. I'd never wear them, but I'd buy them.
True, same. Yeah. That would be a cool one. I know they did one as a bonus or a press. I think it was press for Virtua Fighter 5. They did like a Kira martial arts outfit. Clunky says clear as butter. I think that is a phrase. But as I said it, I was like, not quite sure why. Butter. It's quite yellow, isn't it? Is that just the butter I buy?
Alright, let's play a bit of Flabber, Wind and Moon. We'll go on to this big wheel, shall we? See what happens.
Peter says, how much were flights to Japan in total? So...
Oh, wrong game.
I wouldn't recommend Air China, but we got flights with Air China, and it was like £650. It wasn't too bad.
That's really good.
Yeah. So you can get flights as cheap as about £590, depending on the day and how economy-wise that you're looking for. Like I say, Air China was not the best. I mean, it was passable as a cheap flight, but the meals were pretty poor. And actually, when we landed in the UK, some guy was like saying, because he was actually saying that our flight almost had a near miss. There was like a plane, an EasyJet plane, just taking off 40 seconds. There was like 40 seconds in it, which didn't sound too near to me. Like 40 seconds is, I'm sure they can adjust themselves within 40 seconds, but apparently that is a near miss in terms of aircraft. And he was saying, how was the flight? And we were like, apart from the meals, it wasn't too bad. And he says, yeah, he's heard a lot of people say about the Air China meals, and they get a lot of waste apparently. When, you know, they get more waste from their flights than most flights. Not that you get an airplane for the food anyway. It's to travel into it. But I probably would look for like a more direct Japan Airlines flight or something in the future. Probably worth like a couple of £100 more, in my opinion.
The wife and I have talked about doing it at some point. We have to get around to doing it.
You definitely should, man.
Right, let's go have a go at this big wheel, shall we?
So Sheephead said, yeah, it's happening, to be honest. The dude who has been doing all the leaks is the same guy who always leaks Sega and Atlas stuff. He hasn't been wrong yet. Going to be interesting to see what this new Virtua Fighter is like. I think I do remember it now you
I do
mention
remember
that
it.
guy.
I'm convinced I did a video on it.
Yeah. Yuan's jacket with the vest.
Alright, here we go.
luck, man.
I hate these flipping big wheels. Ah, it's gone too far.
This one honestly took me hours.
I got a lemon. I don't like lemons. They're very bitter. Right. Let's have a look.
That is one of the worst ones, isn't it? Because you got the lemon, the apple, and bit fruitist. Lemon, apple, and what's the other one? Would you say?
Not sure. I've got an apple now.
But cherries.
You get the wrong apple. They're a bit like tart, aren't they?
Apples in the UK at the moment are pretty poor, to be honest. Every time I buy an apple, I'm disappointed anyway. I buy a pack of apples, and
here we go.
honestly,
Here we go. Yeah.
No way. Good job, man. I was going to say, with all the logos and stuff they put on Apple packaging, you can't see all the dents and
no, I know,
holes and stuff in it. Just honestly, the fruit in Japan was really good. I will say that.
Win. Right, where is this? Where's he gone?
Good job, man.
Did quite well with that.
Take us hours. Yeah, man. T-shirt with Yobro on it.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
So, Virtua Fighter is supposed to be announced this year. Should hopefully see it at EVO in the summer, if not towards the fall. It's further along in development than Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi, which is interesting. Why would they announce those games first and not Virtua Fighter then?
I don't know, unless a son mentioned earlier, they might announce something like one of the fighting like conventions.
EVO, he said, yeah.
EVO, yes. I was looking for the name. I couldn't bloody remember.
Clunky, give us a pair of Donu sandals, you cowards.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely.
Would you buy... Oh, you said that one. Okay.
We got up here.
Ain't gonna lie, chilling with the Shem fan while you guys play Roll It on top is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah.
Very much appreciate it, Clunky. How long do you think suitable time to go for Japan? Would a week be long enough? Honestly, with the travel time, possibly not, Ginger. I was there for 20 days, and we did do a lot, but maybe 20 is possibly too long. Because you don't realise, actually, how much money you spend during a day when you're not at home. Because, you know, you're buying food out, you're buying drinks. And I suppose you're doing that with your shopping, like your weekly shop, but once it's in the house, you don't really think about it, do you? You just sort of consume it. But every day feels like you're spending like £100 a day almost. So, especially like a family of 3. But I would suggest more than a week. Because by the time it started, it'll be feeling like it's coming to an end already.
And you got to go over jet lag as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that can be a thing. It didn't really affect us too much. But then again, there was like one morning where I felt really sick, so that could have been jet lag. Or, I don't know. But I probably would suggest at least 2 weeks, I'm being honest. 10 days to 14 days, probably.
Yeah, it's like if you go to like Florida or somewhere, you need at least 10 days, I would have thought.
Depends what you want to get up to, Ginger. If you want to go to different places, like not just Tokyo, if you want to go to like, you know, the other sort of touristy bits like Kyoto and Nara. We went to Okinawa for a week, which was amazing.
I need to do it. One day I will do it.
I saw Midori. Is that the dude? Is that the Leaker dude? I saw Midori mention Shenmue 4 recently. No firm information.
Who mentioned it?
Midori? Which I think is Japanese for green, isn't it? Midori.
Oh, the leaker. Oh,
leaker,
okay.
Yeah.
Where's this kid then? Am I going mad?
Did you look at or buy any video games? I didn't actually this time, Retro. Just because if you do get around to some of my newer videos, I mentioned that we're actually moving to Japan later in the year. So I kind of didn't want to buy anything from Japan to bring back to the UK to take back to Japan. So, and as I say that, I did buy a complete set of Michael Jackson Japanese CDs, but that was mainly just because of the off chance that I wouldn't be able to get them again. Because they literally had one of every CD in
excuse me.
Tower Records.
Tower Records?
And it's like
bloody hell.
Yeah, man. It's a big chain in Japan, actually. Tower Records still going strong. The one in Shibuya is insane. There's must be about 7 floors, and each floor has like a genre or a couple of genres. And they're actually expanding the store in a recent news article I saw. So they must be doing something right.
Yeah, they must be.
Japanese Dreamcast. So my plan was, Retro, I've sold all my PAL Dreamcast stuff just because I know it's all going to get completely obliterated shipping it to Japan, right? Because the cases are super fragile. And I just thought it'll help facilitate the move with the money, and then it'll also be exciting to then collect for the Dreamcast again if I start going into these retro shops and start looking for like Japanese versions of the games that I love. And I don't want to go crazy and like get a full set anymore. I just want to go like and just buy games that sort of pique my curiosity, or, you know, replace some certain titles like Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure. I think I've already got them anyway, to be honest, Japanese, because I've got some Japanese games already, but that was the plan. The only thing I'm not selling in this room is my Shenmue stuff, obviously. I'm going to take all that to Japan, and hopefully my dream is to have a Shenmue museum somewhere.
Oh, very good. Added some prizes. Right, let's go and
And
play
this
an
Tower
arcade
Records used to
game.
be one at Piccadilly Circus. I remember it, mate. I remember it.
I do, actually.
And it used to be... Was it inside the Trocadero? Or was it just nearby? I miss the Trocadero.
God, I do.
As long as you don't have any regrets. Yeah, at the moment I don't. It was kind of nice. Quite a nice feeling, actually, just going through them all. And sort of having that getting over moment, if that makes sense. Like, actually thinking about what they are and what I'm actually doing with them, which is like nothing really. They're just on a shelf. And just thinking about the future. More so like than the here and now. And you've also got like the fear of like the discs getting disc rot and slowly whatever.
Fucking disc rot.
And, yeah. And like I say, I know they wouldn't all survive the trip. I'd have broken hinges and shattered cases, and it's not worth it.
No, you're better off selling, aren't you? Because like you say, you can recollect and get a GDMU to play those games anyway if you want to.
That's my plan as well, yeah. I definitely want to do that. As much as I like physical, there is a beauty in just being able to switch something on and pick a game. I like looking at the games on my shelves, but there's sort of a barrier of entry in terms of like... I don't know. I think I'm just weird with games in general at the moment. Shen Museum. Oh, that's a good name. That is a great name. Wow. Shen Museum. Thank you for that, Ruchi. I might nick that.
It's a decent name, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to play a bit of QT title, then we'll go to bed and do the next part.
Sega World, mate. That's what I was thinking
Sega
of.
World. Brilliant.
Trocadero. Put the Trocadero on the map, didn't it, that?
Yeah, Sega World was amazing. They had one in Bournemouth as well. That went a few years back as well.
arcades these days are just dead annoying, aren't they? They're just full of like ticket machines.
I know.
And to be fair, that's why arcades are dead, in my opinion. Because once you've like, who really does that ticket stuff? Because it's a con anyway.
Yeah.
You need like 1,000 tickets to get like a bonbon.
It's good
fun,
moving
to Japan
it?
permanently, Jim. That is the plan and the dream, Clunky. That is what we want to do.
Ah. Oh, I got it. Got away with that.
The end goal. Museum.
Flipping fake outs on this do my head in.
To be fair, I forgot there was actual arcade machines in this boat.
So did I until I wandered over. 1, 2, 3. There we go, in a bit of a groove now.
Doing warm up. Is there a? Oh no, that's the quick time XNet QT unit with the bonus stage and stuff.
That's a bit bad. Got into a little bit of a groove there after a shaky start.
Decent.
Yeah, live the dream. Why the hell not? We were thinking about our next house, actually. We were talking about that the other day. Houses are expensive over here, though. Yeah, we were thinking about houses are a con, though, in the UK. Like, it's ridiculous how much money some of these places are. My friend's just bought a new house, and I almost fell over. I was like, what?
Well, since we bought the house that I'm in now, it's like doubled in price. So that's kind of the thought process behind, again, being able to facilitate the move. Can sell this house, pay off the mortgage, and still have like a big chunk of cash to then go to Japan. Hopefully buy a house outright, because depending on, you know, the house and where you're buying the house, you can kind of buy them for a lot cheaper than the UK anyway. So
Yeah.
that's the plan, and then I wouldn't have a mortgage in Japan. I'd just have like the bills, and then hopefully have a little bit more of a more peaceful kind of a life out there, is what I hope for.
Be less rat racy, I think.
I'm a bit bored of like England. And I just feel like my life just slipping away, if you know what I mean. So,
excuse me.
like a bit of a kick up the arse and just have a bit of excitement again in your life. A brand new. It'll feel like a new life.
Well, it'd be a bit, yeah, it
you know
will,
what I mean?
won't it?
Just because, yeah, it will, because you know everyone will be speaking Japanese, and you're kind of outside your comfort zone in terms of like nipping to Tesco and getting a bottle of milk, etc. You know, it's it's cool. I'm looking forward to it. Flip 95 degrees on its head or whatever it is. 180. Meadow5 says, I'm moving to a small, swanky room by the river for £250 a week. That's good, man. Well, I say pounds. I take it UK, man. Meadow5. Sounds good. Swanky room by the river.
It's expensive, like these days. I don't know how people get on the property ladder, but anyway. I'll get off my soapbox on that.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it anymore.
Andy
You're
Mavis
kind of lucky,
asked,
actually.
what would you do for work out there?
In Japan, yeah, the starter is sort of like teaching English. So the job I was looking at before either required like an English teaching qualification or a degree. So that's kind of why I finished off my degree last year. So I've actually got like is it a 2-1, whatever it is, Matt?
Oh yeah, 2-1.
Cleared up with all the things, which I was pleased with. So yeah, should be able to apply for an English teaching job now in Japan when we actually, like I say, we're still sort of downsizing a lot of shit that we've got. First, it's not just an overnight decision. You've got to like put a lot of thought into it. So that's what I'll be doing, at least to sort of begin with, until we're kind of like a permanent residence. Because it's a similar sort of situation to other countries where, you know, like if you try and make a move to Australia or something, you need to either be like a doctor or a nurse or something. So Japan are a little bit more stricter on type of person that they let into the country on a permanent basis. But if you're teaching English, that's an okay in. So obviously that's a big resource to the country. It's like learning English.
They wouldn't let me teach English.
Why is that, Matt? Just because of your Cockney accent or whatever it is?
Because of the slang and all the crap that I talk.
Slang. To be fair, I'm the same though, but I know English, so it should be doable, right?
Yeah, it'd be alright.
So, Rhino said to me the other day, actually, you're teaching all the Japanese kids Stokey. Like, he was joking with me for saying book, because you know everyone else says book.
Yeah.
I'll be teaching everyone to pronounce book as book. So like a Japanese sentence is like, I can read a book, you know, like hon o yomimasu. And the Japanese would be like, I can read a book.
You find as well in a lot of foreign countries, they watch a lot of American TV, so when they learn English, they pick up American accents with it.
That's true. I was just reading Sheep's comment there. When you become a teacher in Japan, your students are going to pick up on all the crazy sayings that you come up with clear as butter.
I've got a friend in the Lake District, Ginger, actually. He says the same. It's insanely cheap up there.
Come live in Stoke. Stoke's not too bad still. Not like your house prices, anyway, Matt.
Oh, it's ridiculous here. Absolutely ridiculous. It makes you cry. It really does. Like, if I was living on my own, hadn't met my wife, I'd struggle to buy a house. And then there would be no Shenmue 4 content because I'd be living in a box.
You'd have to be renting, wouldn't you? Renting a little apartment or something.
Which is ridiculous because people pay rent that's often more than mortgages and can't get a fucking mortgage. Anyway,
it's because of the deposit and all that stuff, innit?
Oh, I'd have to ask Ginger. I'd have to ask him. I just know he lives up there. Right near Kendall, I think.
What
am I doing?
Jim, if you watch Broad in Japan on YouTube, yeah, we subscribe to him. And my missus subscribed to him, like his videos. Yeah, but he was he did the JET program, I think, originally.
Okay.
Which is like, it's a good way to get you into like children's schools and stuff. But I'm more going for the sort of the adult bracket. I don't like the thought of like teaching a classroom of kids. I don't know. I think they are better behaved in Japan, but like I've got my English school mindset on, and like Spanish class was absolute chaos.
Oh, I know.
I feel bad thinking back to how we treated the teachers and stuff in Spanish.
Modern foreign languages was terrible at school. Like we all just pissed about. That's all we did.
No one wanted to learn.
No.
At our school.
No.
And like honestly, just so much bad behaviour really. While she's trying to teach us Spanish.
I just didn't do anything. I just
Can't
sat
be doing
there
with kids.
Pissed about. It was the piss about subject.
Like I say, it's probably not like that Japanese culture in a school.
No, I think they're a bit more disciplined and have a bit more respect, but
yeah, But in my head, I'm thinking like I'd rather just teach someone that actually wants to learn English, so that they're actively paying for, want to learn English.
And that's the thing. If you're paying for something, you'd thought people would be a bit better behaved. Looking at it, sheep kids in the UK are fucked now. We used to take the piss, but now it's just next level. No, yeah, I'd agree with that. No respect.
No respect at all, is there, in the UK? It's another reason I want to get out of here. Like, went to London, got my phone nicked. Do you know what I mean? It's just horrible. Who wants to live in that sort of an environment where you're just walking down the street in London and
some fucker nicks your phone?
Nicks my phone. Out my hand.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the audacity of it is insane in itself.
Not like
it?
I just put it down and went to the toilet and left it out on a table.
Some more boys
actually cycled past me and snatched it out my fucking hand.
Absolute sanity.
So Maximus says, can't wait to go back to Japan this July. Awesome, dude.
Oh, very nice.
Hope you have a nice time. Ooh, Ginger says he owns 2 houses.
Very nice. Fair play. Street Hawk fan said, I kit out a big van into a living space and drive everywhere. I've seen people do that on like YouTube or whatever. They go off and do that. It's quite clever.
Street Hawk fan, yeah. Get out a big van into a living space and just drive everywhere. It's good. It's a good idea. Renner says, personally, if my school did Spanish instead of French, I think I would have done better.
Personally, if I'd have paid attention, I might have done a bit better.
Ours was like so weird though, man. Like the first 2 years, I was in French, and then they completely flipped the school around.
Oh yeah.
So like everyone that was, they had like two. I forget the word that they used, but it was like split into two. It was like A and B. And if you're on the A side, you go to these classes in French or whatever. And then for some reason, 2 years in, they decided to like flip everyone around to a different system. So I had Spanish then, so I had to restart a whole language learning for the last 3 years, which meant that I didn't really know it either very well in the end. Whereas like if it's just maintained a consistency, I might actually have a bit of French in my head, but instead I've got nothing. Queso, I've got. It's probably the only word I know.
Got a bit of German.
Cheese.
Well, I did German, but
jamon.
Wasted my time, really. God, yeah.
When you can't move, Jim? Maybe autumnish time. I want to get Shenmue World Issue 3 done and dusted before I leave, because obviously the supplier is a UK-based supplier, so I don't know how easy it's going to be moving forward with issue 4, etc. in Japan. I'd have to find a similar sort of supplier, and it's going to be hard because a lot of the backers are UK. Like I think half of the backers were UK. Then I'm going to have to ship them from Japan, or maybe get Matt too.
I'll do it for a price.
Have all the boxes. You don't want that, mate.
Honestly. My wife would have
it was insane.
Say.
Yeah, she would, because they got delivered in our driveway, and honestly, it was on a pallet. All these boxes. It must have taken me like an hour to get them into my office, because you can only carry one at a time because they're that heavy, and they've only got 10 issues in these boxes. So if you think I think issue 1 I ordered 1,000, so there was 100 boxes of 10 issues. It just until you actually have something like that delivered, you can't get it through your head how much like space it takes up in time. Like issue 2, I think we printed more to what we actually got backer wise. So like I think did we get like 600 and something backers, and I think I printed 800 just to make sure that there was no damaged issues or my perfectionist. I was like looking at the spines, and some of the spines were a little bit off. So it's worth buying more than you need. But then again, you've got...
It's a big job shipping all of that, isn't it?
It's probably the one thing that it's kind of put me off doing it, if you know what I mean. Like, not that I've been like not motivated to do it, but I've been taking my time a bit more because the shipping aspect of it just burnt me out.
Yeah,
the thought of doing all that again is... And I know you can get it, like people were saying before, why don't you do it like with a company that does it? But I'd rather just do it myself because, I'm like a perfectionist. I want to know that everything that I ship is of my... Like, I'd like it to be shipped. I wouldn't like people to receive something without me being able to see what they're receiving, and then the quality not be up to par. And I did enjoy doing it at the end of the day. I put music on. I just sort of stood there, sort of like an assembly line with like all 15 parts of this thing, putting it all together. It was quite enjoyable, even though it did burn you out.
Let's do a turtle race.
Free pallet with every delivery. True. Street
yeah.
Some good wood. I worked with a guy that was at uni doing languages, and he knew about 5 to 6 different languages. Some women could, some colleagues, not a very nice name, called some colleagues not a very... And he answered her back in her language.
That's cool. Quite funny. Calls him something. And she's like,
I wish... Yeah, man. I wish I could be fluent in different languages. Like, I'm gutted the amount of time I've spent on Japanese. I'm still really bad at it. I don't think it's ever going to click, but hopefully in the country it's going to click more than...
I think because you're learning it every day, essentially, aren't you? It's different. It's very different when you're trying to learn a language and you're actually in the country. I think it makes a big difference to how you pick it up.
It's weird when I first started learning Japanese, whether that is a motivation thing as well, but the amount of things my brain was retaining, I was amazed at, to be honest. But like now, honestly, the past couple of years, I don't even think I've learned a word. Just nothing's sticking. It's weird. I do like quite a lot of words. It's just forming sentences is more of a struggle, just because I don't really speak it either. Like, I can read better than I can speak. You kind of need to, if you're going into language learning, you sort of need to go like balls deep in it. You need to like soak it all up. Like these YouTubers that like, oh, I passed the N1 Japanese language test in 2 years or something, and it's like, you can do if that's all you're doing with your life. But we're so busy anyway, man. I'm surprised I fit a Japanese lesson in every other week, to be honest.
That's what Google translates.
And I used to fit more in. That's the way it's going as well, Ren, isn't it? Like these translating tools and stuff and AI. By the time I'm fluent in Japanese, everyone will be wearing like devices that just automatically translate for you. And it was like, well, what's the point of learning all that? Clunk says his thought is this DLC canon. Doesn't add anything to the story, and I don't think Rhea would nip off his boat for hours on end in searching for Shenmue's father. Interesting. And in that sense, then, is the Zhang DLC canon?
Yeah, I'd say that is.
I think you've got to. Obviously, the battle rally stuff isn't, because a huge Chobo-chan isn't canon, surely.
Why not? Everyone loves Chobo-chan.
Keith, awesome to hear you into Japan. I'm sure you're going to love it. Thanks, Keith. Me too. Been trying to convince the girlfriend to go with me. Promise of delicious food. You're getting through to her. Good stuff, mate. The food is particularly delicious if you're into like Japanese cuisine anyway. Can't go wrong.
One more. Let's have a go at this one. We'll try and find this kid now. What we got here? God, I hate shipping. Yeah, reading the comments. Ah! Oh, I just got away with that. Oh, that was brilliant. I'll take that.
I think I've caught up on the chat now, actually.
Battle Rally is the best DLC. Yeah, he's the best DLC. Like, hands down. The story DLC's fine, not a problem. You can tell it was clearly taken from the main game itself, but, you know, whatever with that.
Do you reckon
this,
if they hadn't have come on with Deep Silver and Cot Media and that stuff, if they would have sort of self-published it and whatnot, they would have continued to make DLC? Is it because there's like hoops having to go through Deep Silver and stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there would be. I mean, but surely there'd be something in the contract somewhere. Like Chobu-chan is a WiseNet creation, so sure they can do what they want with that.
I just don't know how go about getting that on to the Sony's system or whatever when it's basically a Deep Silver published game, if you know what I mean. I think everything would have to go through Deep Silver at some point. I'm just sort of thinking like the last 4 or 5 years they could have been just designing a little bit of Shenmue content for us and selling it.
Sheep says they have to pay about 30 grand to get on the Sony store to get it authorized. That's
so maybe it wouldn't have been worth it. There's a lot of money into it. Like not for a big studio, but for like little studios, they should maybe lower that, make it a bit of a more desirable to get more content onto the stores, I suppose.
Cock Media was the perfect name for the company. Fuck it out.
Because it would have been cool, like if they'd have gone off and just had a couple of people working on more Shenmue 3 content. They could have had like a Niao Wu Battle Rally, different courses. Cool. That would have been cool. Just something, just to keep us ticking over. More costumes and stuff like that.
There was a season pass, wasn't there?
We all bought it, but it was good that I know they're getting a lot of flack recently, but Limited Run Games did that complete version, and
yeah,
everything is on the disc.
Yeah.
So at least it's worked out in a way. That's the original green canopy from the Virtua Fighter artwork in it. That.
Yeah, it is. I'll go on some of this.
Which again is strange, unless there's another green one in the game, like in one of the prize cafes or something. But having this iconic gi canopy or whatever,
or melon
on the boat DLC. Thought Cock Media was pronounced like Coke, like the Coke bars.
It might be. It might be. I don't know.
We always say cock, don't we? Cock.
Yeah. How would you guys be if Air Twister 2 was announced before Shenmue 4? I mean, it's fine. I have no problem with it. I think some people jump up and down, but if it's getting WiseNet money and keeping them open, then I don't personally have an issue with it on my end, at least. Oh, for fuck's sake!
No, same here. And like it's going to come with a smaller budget, so it just makes more sense for them to work on that if they can. Like your Shenmue 4's looking for like 20 mil or whatever, and Air Twister they can probably do on 500 grand. Do you know what I mean? Potentially.
To $40,000 to patch a fucking hell. No wonder they didn't bother.
It's stupid, isn't it? It's stupid.
Oh, I've ever done that. Bastard.
I'm trying to think why they would charge per patch. In a sense, it might be a good thing to sort of make sure that the dev actually has a fully working game when they sell it. Because like the more patches that a game needs should be considered a negative, I guess. Because then people would take advantage on it if it was free or whatever to make patches. Ain't Wisenet making another game? There was talk of it.
Yeah, they mentioned it with Ezra's interview, didn't they?
Yeah. Said there was a new game that they're working on. Air Twister seemed to get overlooked and underscored by those that did play it for review. True, a lot of the people that probably played it for review maybe don't come from that old arcade background or understood who made it, like Yu Suzuki. Maybe they've just seen it as a game. And quite an unusual one as well. Like with, I know a lot of people just pointed out the soundtrack, didn't they, with the Queen songs and stuff, which might be an unusual actually combination, but gameplay wise, you know, it's great.
I'm gonna make it. Give this one more go, and then we'll carry on.
Sun says every game these days gets released incomplete, and then there's like 10,000 patches after, so they must have changed the process.
You'd have bloody thought so. Go on, 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 go on. Yes.
Did you? Nice, man.
Fucking took me ages to get that one.
Jade Phoenix Martial Arts, it was called. Martial Arts. What was the last word? Outfit or something? Oh, there's a red one now.
Yeah. Yeah, you just keep going, don't you? Cycle through them.
Jade Phoenix. I wonder what that red one's called. Something Ruby, I bet. You gonna wear it, Matt?
Let's have a look. What's it under?
The bottom one. It's a cool jacket.
Oh yeah, there it is.
You got quite a few.
Yeah, cool.
Actually,
There you go.
looking at the Virtua Fighter RPG artwork, it's a bit of a lighter shade of green than that.
It's quite nice though. I like the shade of green on it.
It's nice. Looks almost Landy-esque.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Alright, I'll change back in a minute. Because I don't like walking around with a real in his jacket.
Shenmue 3 probably did not pay anything because Sony put money into Shenmue 3 to start with.
Yeah, I could see that.
Bit of a missed, sort of a missed sort of thing, though, isn't it? Because they didn't really put money into Shenmue 3.
No, they gave them dev kits and they did some bits and pieces around third-party publishing. They didn't put a lot of money in. In actual fact, Cedric's company at the point of the Kickstarter were the highest investment in it and outside of the Kickstarter. So Sony didn't put a lot in.
Like Sony was more like promotion and marketing.
Yeah.
From the outset, and I guess that kind of maybe even ended after E3 because E3 got a lot of eyes on it. I didn't really see Sony talking too much about it after that. You saw the occasional tweet from like Gio Corsi or Adam Boyes, whatever, where they were showed up with Yu Suzuki to sort of check on the project, I think. Maybe offer a little bit of support, but I don't think they were actively entering Wisenet with bags full of cash for him.
No. Shibuya Productions with Cedric.
Gio's moved to Nintendo now.
Yes, he
and
has.
Adam Boyes is he even in gaming anymore?
Yeah, he's working for some other company.
It's a shame because both of them were like big Shenmue fans, I think.
Gio definitely was. I'd love to get them both on the interview series at some point. I've tried, but it's really difficult.
Would be cool. That would be cool. Maybe easy now they're not part of Sony.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know whether they could talk about some of it either, in fairness.
Yeah, true. Iron Galaxy. Cool. Renner says, I hope in Shenmue 4 Landy ain't in it so we can see Ray of focus changing. That would be controversial though, wouldn't it? It's like all these people like...
shit.
It caused enough shit having him in Shenmue 3 and having a fight with him and not beating him. It would be cool though. It would be cool to meet the other bosses that were like talked about back in the day. Your Tentais and your other 4 leaders, or the other 2 leaders, I guess, in a sense. Niao-sun. It'd be cool if Niao-sun kind of takes over the villain.
That would be
cool.
Game.
That'd be pretty cool. And see the relationship if like they introduce Zimming between her and Zimming. That'd be pretty cool. Like from the side story comic. Hopefully we don't see that Mr. G again.
I don't think we will.
I know Rio defeated him, but
one and done character.
Hopefully, yeah. Like I don't know. Yan Lang, he died, didn't he? Kind of.
Yeah,
I know he showed up again in the DLC as well, didn't he?
He did.
And Rio defeated him twice, but
I think that's like probably finished it. In fairness.
Chai, do you reckon we'll see Chai again?
I hope not. Like, just no.
Head up a Chai.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we'll have forklift in Shenmue format on the subject?
Maybe. Depending on where it goes. Again, I'd hope not, but... Well, I don't mind forklift. I'm being a bit harsh there.
I don't mind it, no. I just hope that they use the resources for better things now.
Yeah. That's what you want, isn't it? They need to sort of focus in on the story and just nail that. Then worry about all the other side stuff around it, personally.
Sheephead says he wants something batshit to happen, like a third mirror. That'd be pretty cool. I've mentioned a few times about 4 mirrors, but I don't know. I like Shenmue City that tries to be more of what Shenmue Online tried to be. So like a mobile phone game. That's what you want, Samian.
They ought to really do a like a Chobi-chan game. They own Chobi-chan. Do a little Chobi-chan like mobile game or something, or I don't know, something like a Where's Wally type thing.
How would you feel if Chobu-chan became successful? More so than Shenmue.
Well, then it funded Shenmue 4, so I'm good.
Unless they just decide to make Chobu-chan games for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Get their little cash cow
Chobu-chan
going.
7. Like a Chobu-chan.
Like a Chobu-chan. But yeah, that would be quite funny though.
Chobu-chan Gaiden, is it? The man that erased Chobu-chans.
Oh, Chobu-chan. That was one really good thing they did, in fairness.
Yeah.
I like that little callback there.
That's a little bit of a callback, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Chef for crisps and caramel. There's another broken toy. Is that the one he missed?
Yeah, must be.
Is that the one he broke originally? Yeah.
Must be.
Maybe this kid nicked it.
Do with a bit of action, like the train chapter, to get the heart pumping, says Clunky.
Best cutscene in the game, this one.
Oh, I know.
The first time I saw that, I was laughing, man.
I know.
Tony's daughter.
Chobu-chan prequel story. This is brilliant. I don't know how
They were
they got
definitely
away
having
with this.
a laugh. I don't, but they were definitely having a laugh, weren't they, in the dev room?
I know.
The dialogue, especially off his dad, where he's like, he's so cute. He's like,
Jesus.
just the way he's running. Did someone mocap that?
If they did, genius. This is very Yakuza, isn't it? Like, very Yakuza.
Big wheel ticket.
Oh, very nice.
Reward, that is.
That's why I need to be in the gym tomorrow.
We've just thought about that looking at that kid.
Hey, Retro Import Gamer. I'm glad you enjoyed the latest Chapter Tiles episode.
Hey up, dude. How you doing? Thanks for that. There's another satisfied listener.
There we go.
Two of you.
That's two.
Yep.
Let's have another go on here, shall we?
Oh, so we'll get this kid to the news gym. I thought you said you need to get the gym.
I need to go to. I do as well, but
You do? Okay.
yeah. This weekend I've been absolutely shattered. I haven't been in yet. I need to get in there tomorrow. Smash out a bit of cardio.
That's an interesting twist, Renners. Want to meet the other leaders because of the end of Shenmue 3. One leader's trying to kill another, so maybe the achievement aren't as strong as everyone thinks. A disparity within the
Dissension within the ranks of the G men. That's a question I'd like to ask you, Suzuki. Where are they going with that?
Could you see a Niao-sun Landy fight?
That'd be cool.
Who do you think could win?
Landy.
I'd have thought Landy. We haven't really seen Niao-sun do anything, have we yet? Apart from burn stuff.
Go a bit mental and
But she's
burn
supposed to be.
everything down.
She's supposed to be like a. It's probably like an old thing, but didn't she used to be like a praying mantis
praying mantis style, wasn't it? Yeah.
Have I got that in my head? Yeah. I don't know where I've read
Definitely
that.
was.
So that'd be interesting if she pulls some of that out.
Don't think this is going to make it, or if it does... Oh, no. Stay there. Oh, you bastard.
Bunker says, plot twist, the kid turns out to be Tentai. Good evening, Sean Hastings.
Cheers, Retro.
Welcome
Retro Import Gamer,
nice
thank you.
Try, buddy.
Enjoy
See you later.
the rest of the bank holiday weekend. Oh, go on. Oh, you shit.
Close, man.
That's twice now, you bloody bastard.
Why have you got 2 big tickets? Is that like an extra 10?
You get 10 for the big one. Don't think this is going to make it.
We don't know if Landy got injured in the fire. We don't, but then again... And this is kind of it. I don't know if it's... Well, not the best storytelling, but what Misty One says about like Landy heading to the Cliff Temple. Like, from how they leave that cutscene, player doesn't know if Landy survived.
Come on.
But then
It's too far. Hey, Ali.
Misty One saying that he's essentially confirmed alive, I guess.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Mm.
He's alive. He just sort of
Landy
stared
especially
into the
walking out
fire,
fire.
didn't he? He was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Come on. Stay there. Ah, it's gone too far. Bollocks.
That was a close one, man. Hey, Ellie, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. See you nice. How's it going?
Don't think this is going to make it. I think I've undercooked it. I have undercooked it. I've got a lot of melons.
Ah, that's what they are, is it? Melons. That makes sense. So you got the common stuff that no one wants. Apples.
Yes, the shit nobody wants.
Melons and lemons. Then you got the cherries, which some people want. Find desirable. Do they heal more?
Oh,
cherries?
I've overdone it. Fuck's sake. Oh.
So many great fan projects recently,
Yeah, there is.
Ali.
The fan community
Popping
projects
off,
are
aren't they?
insane at the moment.
Good year for them, actually.
Again. Yeah, very good year.
Very good year. 2024.
Is something in the air this year? Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Me too, man. Definitely in the fan community.
For fuck's sake.
Keeping the series alive, aren't we, really?
Yeah,
Again.
very much so. Well, that's what we do. The fan community keeps it
That's what we do.
alive. Gives it the platform, hopefully, to get us there.
Did it before. We've got to do it again, unfortunately. Teddy bear, Matt. What do you do with that?
I don't know, actually, unless it's like part of like a set to get
Oh,
rid of.
I reckon it's... Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I wonder if you get different ones. It said Teddy Bear 2. If you get like a random one. Be interesting, actually, a stream where we just go around the prize cafes and have a look at the stuff and what we need and see if we can work out how to obtain them. Because I know Peter, when he was streaming, or when he did his playthrough, I think he was actively seeking some of those things out as well.
Oh, was he?
And some of them you can only get from like Smart Ball. You have to like win a Smart Ball thing, don't you? And get
Yeah.
like the little plane or something, and it might be quite interesting.
I'm getting annoyed by this now. I've overcooked that. Yeah, massively overcooked that. I'm getting an apple again. Do one more, and then we'll go to bed and come back. What's left of this story DLC? Story boat DLC.
That's
Or
it,
is
mate.
just That's it. Well, I'll keep playing mini games then.
Only those 2 quests, yeah.
I've overcooked that.
Unless there's something I've not discovered.
Fuck's sake. Right, that's it. I quit. I'm gonna go and.
I wonder if there's a cap on the costumes. Like that's one thing I've not done, is to keep collecting all the costumes from the big wheel. Or if they just recycle them again.
I've done it on my PlayStation, but I can't remember.
Can you? Oh, so you can't remember if they just end or if they...
No, I can't. I can't remember. Hang on a second. What's going on here?
Or does it turn into something else, like a teddy bear or something? Another one.
I might do. I wish you
would give us an update.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wish you'd give us an update.
Or just give us something. We're due an update.
We are. Definitely due an update. Sooner the better, really.
I think they do run out. I forgot what goes in after, though. Yeah, I've got like a very vague recollection of like another teddy bear appearing there or something.
I do. But I can't remember. Because it originally started off with snake power, didn't it? And then it obviously changed to that doll.
Maybe it goes back to snake power.
Yeah, it might do. That would make sense.
Yeah, what Sheep says, that's the issue. We've said this a few times, haven't we? We're like, if he says something, it's raises everyone's sort of expectations, and if he doesn't say it, then we're all disappointed, aren't we? So, yeah. Can't win either way.
We need to keep doing our job, which is keep Shenmue in the public eye.
Especially when we're trending on Twitter and all that sort of stuff, man. It can't go unnoticed, can it?
No, of course it can't. And I told Seika that several times today.
Yeah.
I'm probably getting pissed off.
Serious question: Do you guys think Guizhang will ever catch up with Rio? Do you think that ship has sailed?
I think that's sailed.
That would be one to ask Yu Suzuki in the future, definitely. I'd like to know that myself, but I think it has been sailed. And he was one of the phone calls, 1TM3.
He was, yeah.
I didn't say anything like, you know, if he was going to catch up, I feel like they would have put that line in.
Or they forgot.
I think James Rayner did a sort of a fan-made version where he said that his leg had healed. Remember that?
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't happen in the game either, so... Shenson, I think the anime closed that story. What happened in the anime?
He goes off with his father to sort of work with him, doesn't he? And he like, gets his father's respect at the end of it. At the end of that episode.
Yeah.
That's episode 5, I believe.
Does he break his leg in the anime?
I don't know if he breaks it, but he certainly fucks it up, doesn't he?
Well, then he's seen walking with his father after anyway. So
well, he's held up by his father, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember.
Let's have another go at this.
Do you find it interesting that the colours of the Whack-A-Mole helmets are the same colours as the Xbox face buttons and not the PS5 controller, despite being an exclusive?
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea.
I do get what you're saying, but I think they did actually develop the game with an Xbox controller as well, didn't they?
Did. Yeah, they do see like several updates. He's got an Xbox controller kicking around.
Xbox controller. And if you play it on PC, you're very much likely probably playing it with an Xbox controller as well.
Yeah, I bought an Xbox
so it does match up in
for
that
my
sense.
PC, like quite deliberately.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a nice one actually. I got the 20th anniversary sort of skeleton design Xbox
like
controller.
I need to get a new one.
Which is nice.
Nice
rubber grips on the back as well. Feels really nice.
I know in the US you can buy parts to fix your Xbox controllers now. I don't know if you can get them in the UK. Because I could do with getting a couple of new buttons for this.
Is your A button mashed in a bit?
Yeah. And my X button's got a crack in it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I suppose if they were doing it like PlayStation-wise, they'd have to have little PlayStation symbols on their heads, and then the PC version would then feel weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Unless they made 2 different versions, but
I
think it was just easy just to do that. Rio tells him it's better and stays with his father. Okay.
Another fucking goat.
What, the guy who says please to come back? Who is that?
Who's that?
Please. PS symbols also have colours, but they are in a different order. Do they? Trying to find a PlayStation controller. I can't see one.
Because it's based off of the PS4 controller. Because it's like they're all like the blue for the X, pink for the square, etc.
Yeah. It isn't it?
Like on the PlayStation version.
X is blue, circle is red, triangle is green.
That's it. God, I suck at this today. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, Matt's playing this on PC.
Yeah.
That wasn't clear. That's the mole colours, I guess.
You'll pretty much, if I'm on stream, I'm normally playing it on PC. It's very... Sometimes I will play like on PlayStation if I like need to. But generally it will be on PC.
Just to reiterate for the people that maybe joined us and weren't there at the start of the stream, we've got 2 giveaways going on at the moment. One is for a Ryo Hazuki subscriber Retro Gamer cover. Retro Gamer Ryo Hazuki subscriber cover, should have said. Which is that one, and the second one is actually for these awesome fan-made music CDs from Grey Fox Gaming HD. He's kindly sent us an extra copy of these CDs that he's made himself, basically.
Got away with that.
Kind of like lo-fi, really nice sort of lo-fi-esque Shenmue-themed music he's created. It's got 12 songs on it, and the other one's got 12 songs. So, yeah, like 24 different songs between the 2 CDs. If you want to win one of those CDs, get on that second link I've just posted in the chat there. And show a bit of support as well to Grey Fox Gaming for designing these Shenmue-themed concept albums.
Oh.
And actually, I won't open them up because they're nicely sealed, but inside you've got like some Shenmue Easter eggs on the disc, behind the disc, on the insert. It's pretty cool. They come out quite nice. Like there's a blue one and an orange one.
Let's keep going.
So yeah, you can sort of have a guess at what colour the discs are inside.
Cheers,
See you later, Sonosuke. Yep. Cheers for coming.
Let's have a go at nice golf. Do you reckon we're going to see any more Shenmue merchandise this year, Matt? Do you think, or is this just? This might be our lot.
Like this. Do you reckon that's a lot?
Yeah,
it's the start
I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. I'd love some more. Who knows what Sega Shop, etc. are planning.
I just feel like, unless it's just insert coin, renewing the license or whatever, if there's some sort of a license involved, but why would you not try and get as much?
You are dealing. Okay. Where's the land deduct? Yeah, I agree with that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Another figure. Figure would be nice.
They did, like, ages ago, tease another Rio, didn't they? First for Figures did.
Actually, years ago now. That feels like it's dead to me.
2018, 19, I think they showed that off.
Just announce the Majima's statue too. Where's the Shenmue ones? That would be. I'd love like different characters, man.
I would be cool.
Everything's like Rio merch, which is okay, but would be nice to get different stuff. I just want a Shenmue statue. I think that'd be cool. Like better than the little crappy model that we got of her back in
the
98.
Premier one, yeah, which is all right. Like I like the Premier one, but like a proper decent looking one.
Like a detailed one.
Yeah.
Like the Rio and the Landy ones.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Ren statue, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Just work those four in, and maybe a Neosun one now as well. Like.
Yeah.
Those are probably peak 5.
Ah. I could see Shenhua would be a clever one to do, and probably the right next one to do.
That would be the best one to do, yeah.
Because it's sort of the most recognisable character outside of sort of Rio, Ren, Landy.
Yeah. Yeah, Shenhua and Ren. Those are the two that they should be doing. It'd be cool, you know, those sort of Sega Jack specific figures that they're doing in America.
Yeah, they're quite cool.
I could see a Shenmue one of them coming, you know, like Wave 2 or something like that.
That'd be cool. I'd have to get one imported, or lots of them imported.
Yeah, same. Be on eBay, wouldn't they, I'd have thought.
Yeah, or you can use a proxy shipping company, maybe.
Someone will sort us out, I think, from America.
A boy with a statue on the ship. Yeah, why not? Day one purchase.
Statue of the boy on the ship. I don't think I'd have enough shelf space for that. Whee.
Fuck it out.
Yeah, some would be sick. It would be cool.
Yeah, it would. Let's have another go at this.
I don't think I ever won a Smart Ball game.
I have, but it's really fucking hard.
It's so hard, mate. Like this one that you're doing now is that there are even as many balls as the results.
Allegedly.
It's like you've got to get every single ball in, right, on this one. You can't miss one.
Shilling would be good.
Or, actually, I think, do you have to fill...
like a square or something?
Colour of square, yeah. That may be both the 2 blue ones, perhaps.
Oh, well, I did alright. I don't mind Smart Ball. I had a Smart Ball board as a kid.
I like it.
It's just bloody annoying sometimes.
Yeah, it's just frustrating of a game. I don't know what it is about it, whether the ball's just too slow as well.
Yeah, possibly.
Just feels very... Something about it just doesn't seem quite right. Like, the weight of the balls and everything feels perfect, but... Like, they feel like you're playing with marbles, if you know what I mean, but...
Yeah, absolutely.
At the same time, it just feels too slow. Something's...
Come on. Yes!
Especially like... You know you've lost, and you've still got balls to play, and...
Oh, you bastard.
You've got every single one in. So you cleared a full square, and it's changed to pink. Did you see that?
Do I get another
Does that
go?
mean you've won, or...?
Oh, I get another go. Yeah, so you keep going until you've basically put all the balls in the hole.
I wonder if you need a blue one, then. You've almost got a blue one.
So I've missed. So
it's
yeah,
too late to get the other red.
I fucked that right up. Although,
Interesting to see what happens if you get the blue.
Oh, the game frozen. Oh no, I got some canned tomatoes. Oh, so you keep going, I think, until it stops you.
Canned tomatoes. Right, okay. Ah, okay. So he's still on the boat. So you should win what's above it. What's above it?
Yeah, so I won canned tomatoes, and then like a vase is the... So I filled was it a red I filled in? So if you get the blue, you then get the, I don't really know what canned tomatoes are going to do, but you know. Hey, Yanli, by the way, welcome in. A Zhuing statue would be cool.
Welcome in. Oh, Zhuing would be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
That would look really nice as well. Detailed. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, these companies, I wish they took a few more risks, because someone like Fierce of Figures that perhaps only designs maybe 500 max anyway of these statues. I feel like
they could do a really limited push on them, like 250, and I guarantee you they'd sell them all.
I feel even if they were a little bit more expensive because of the smaller. Pretty sure there's 250 people out there that buy a Zhuing statue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the thing is, I guess it's against like the risk, not the risk, but they can invest money elsewhere and make more, so they don't bother, do they?
True. Like Sonic, they know that it's going to be an instant buy.
Yeah.
And they can design more in bulk as well, can't they? If they're buying in bulk. Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
They play a few more games on the boat.
Look at that bloody boat, man.
I know, it's flipping like an eyesore. You ain't gonna miss it. Steam Forge create an official Shenmue board game. I would be down for that.
That would be cool.
Win lucky hit 3 times.
Rich says, did you guys find the QT machine more difficult in 3? Do you mean the punching one?
Yeah, I did.
Excite QT.
I definitely did.
Went to statue of the darts guy. So, like the one with the moustache. Master Bayou statue. That'd be cool. Someone pointed out recently on the boat, or it might be the boat that Rio arrives on actually, rather than this Vegas one. But I think it's the Shenmue 2 differences guy. He pointed out that the windows on the outside of the boat are quite small or something. But the ones that are inside on the boat, it must be the boat DLC because it's the only one that you can actually enter, are bigger windows on the inside. Let me try and find that tweet actually, just so it knows like what I'm talking about. It was Shenmue Differences guy, but it's his new one. So what's his new account called? Was it Shenmue Park?
That's it. What's the deal with Master By? Do you have a backstory other than he's a Street Fighter? No, not really. And he uses the same style as Landy does. So there's been theories around that he's got more to go, but he was originally just an ordinary Street Fighter, and they changed it during development of 2. There we go.
So yeah, that tweet I've just linked there, guys, that's what I was just on about. So it is the DLC boat. So the cruise ship and Big Merry Cruise DLC only has small circle windows on the outside, but when you enter any of the rooms, they also have large square and rectangular windows below them. Okay.
It's interesting.
Nice little spot. I want to notice that.
Damn.
Yeah, the punch machine's definitely harder.
Yeah, like without a doubt, the fake outs mess you up. Bollocks. Oh, go on, no. Oh, it might be alright. It might be alright, no. Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Characters like that Master Bayou that sort of stick in the memory though, aren't they? Because
they were so unique, aren't they?
Yeah, so unique, and they've got that sort of like make you think aspect to them. Whereas a lot of the characters in 3 are kind of just throwaway, aren't they? Whereas those, like, they sort of leave a lasting impression because, like you say, we're still debating whether or not there's any more meaning behind that character. which is I think it's a good sign of a good character.
Hey, Steenkood, Shenmue for life. Yes, indeed. And welcome.
Not just for Christmas.
Go on, go on, go on. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I've got the ball stuck. I'll get a re-drop in a minute. Yeah.
God, I'm well behind on the stream.
Hello, is this lucky hit MHK Games work? Yes, it is. This is Shenmue 3 lucky hit.
Better.
I'll keep going. I might have to go QTE title again. Do. Oh, bugger off. Yeah, go the other way. That's it. Not that way, though. Not too far. Oh, you bastard.
So we got anything else to talk about then, Matt? I'm trying to think. I think we've pretty much completed the current status of Shenmue, haven't we?
Everything's covered. Like I said at the top of the stream, we have an exciting bit of content coming out middle of next week, the 14th.
Middle of next week, I think. Is it not the week after?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, let me check my dates. The week Tuesday.
It's Tuesday the 14th.
Yeah, week Tuesday.
Yeah.
Any Steenkood's asking any news on Shenmue 4? Unfortunately, not at this point in time.
No.
But we were trending on Twitter yesterday, which is a good sign. It's a very
and
good
we've got
sign.
some new Shenmue merchandise, which is also a good sign.
A very good sign. That people still think money can be made. So, Steenkood, let's get Shenmue 4 and hashtag Shenmue Anime 2 were trending on Twitter yesterday.
Can read that tweet if that sort of explains it.
And then Insert Coin on Friday released, pre-orders for a new Rio jacket and Hazuki pin.
Check the link there if you're interested.
Like a reprint of a t-shirt.
Yeah. All sales go towards
Shenmue
future
4.
Shenmue, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, if they do well, then other companies will at least pick up more Shenmue stuff, won't they?
Yeah, that's true. Or insert coin again.
Exactly. Well, I was surprised they did it. I know they tweeted ages ago about a tease of a Shenmue item. It just disappeared, didn't it? Like, we didn't hear anything of it again, and then, bam.
Into the ether.
Let's have another go at this. Do you think Wise will be able to see which minigames have played the most in Shenmue 3? I don't know, actually.
Where's that comment? Is that below my links, that comment?
Above them. Oof.
Must have lost it when I refreshed, I think.
Oh, yeah. I hate these fucking fake outs in this game. They mess me up.
Very intrigued about this mysterious content. Hopefully we're not hyping it up too much, Kunky. But, like, when you're excited about something, hopefully it'll show. When it happens, hopefully you'll understand.
Oh, bollocks. Absolute shocker.
This is huge. I don't know if that was intentional. Is it Long Sung Zhao? This is huge.
we're moving a bit now.
I think the series, like, it'll always ever be alive as long as there's people out there still shouting about it.
Yeah, it's just eventually they're going to have to do something with it, aren't they? Can't just, like, sit on merchandise forever. Oh, we did quite well in the end.
Yeah. Although I don't mind more merchandise for the Shenmue Museum.
I want more merch, as much merch as we can get, because it's all money towards Shenmue. It makes it viable. Right, I'm going to do a bit of Excite QTE, and then I'm going to blow as many of those tickets on that big wheel as possible before wrapping up, I think. So one round of this.
I was going to say we used to do giveaways during the stream, but
we did.
Not got anything ready this one, but we couldn't
do
think about it next stream if you like.
To wake up, actually. There we go. Oh, bollocks. Great start.
Actually do loads of giveaways when you think about it, don't we? We've got like probably like 2 every 4th of the month.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Discord one now. Then if we do a stream one. In fact, I've got stream-wise that we can do next time like we did before. I've got some anime guides that I picked up from
yeah, that's a good idea.
Some of the Japanese ones.
Oh, I got away with that. I need that extra life, I tell you. I've been shocking.
Super expert, Matt. Good. You guys wear the jacket from Insert Coin. Mine is going to stay in the packaging, unfortunately.
I will unbox
some of the jackets I've already got. I did open. Like, I actively wear the hoodies. But the bomber jacket, I did open the original bomber jacket. It's not my favourite, to be honest. So the new bomber jacket is going to probably not be my favourite either, if you know what I mean. So I'll have a look at Matt's. Matt's going to unbox his on the
bugger
YouTube. I did buy the size that I would wear, just on the off chance that I do open it.
I did.
Take care, Retro Godfather. Thanks for joining, mate.
Cheers, Retro.
Nice to see you as always. Have a nice day at work tomorrow, matey.
Ah, fuck. Oh, at least I beat the high score.
Holiday working. It's not good.
Right, let's go and blow these tickets. So what we'll do, we'll either get the item or I'll blow the lot.
Whichever comes first.
Yeah. Whichever comes first. So... oh, this is getting tight. Oh. Fuck's sake. That was quite close, actually.
Did that on purpose. Little lemon.
It's upsetting. I've overdone this one as well, I think. Yeah, massively overdone it. Let's try a theory. There we go, see how this goes.
You reckon there is a knack to it? Like the power? Depends on where it is.
There's definitely a knack to it. We've got 15 tickets left.
I didn't realise it was a skill-based game. Here we
go. Ah, we fucking go.
That's on that.
Vermilion is what it was.
Vermilion bird. So that is like the house sun colour then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she is.
Oh, we've got a jacket here. What's this?
Vermilion bird. Ooh, I like that. Sikajan.
I like that, actually. Give that a go.
It's on the back. It looks like Phoenix from here.
think I've undercooked this. Only just though. Damn.
What does that mean then?
So
Why do you stop it now?
Didn't quite make it, so I need to have a think about this.
You go full power.
Near full, yeah.
So is full power like the whole way round, would you say?
Not quite. Because I'm following it with the bonus bit, and I'm trying to work out, like, low power, how far over it goes. If I put it on low, I'll overcook this massively. But then if I go too hard, it will obviously be too far the other side.
Okay.
See, this, I think I've like massively like over or undercooked it, depending on what you want to go for.
See, I thought it was all random, I did, but you're saying there's like a percentage.
There's definite knack to it. Without a doubt, there is a knack to it. Like, this is just undercooked. Like it needed a teeny bit more.
Oh, yeah. How many more tickets? We got 11.
Yeah, 11. So that's massively over. So I either have to put way more on it. I can see how this could be infuriating for people, put it that way.
Especially those like me that didn't realise that it was a knack to it, and I was just randomly pressing until I won.
I think if I put low power
Hours
on it,
later.
cook over it anyway. If I go there. Right, so that needed about another bit more.
Did you do both the quests though, son? Well, I guess you have to win the bonus one time, don't you, for that first quest?
Overcooked. Big time, actually. Bollocks. How often do you reckon Wisenet check their Twitter? I don't think they check it very often. They barely interact on it.
Or if they do, I'm not sure who's in charge of that anyway.
No,
Probably someone like Joel, maybe.
Yeah, possibly Joel.
But yeah, they must have notifications and pings turned off, I'd have thought. My camera froze.
No, you're good, you're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna
stuttered a little bit on the stream then.
Massively over. Cherry, 4 more tickets.
Are we going to do it?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to go back there. This is... it's over. So I thought I'd overcooked it. It went all the way around, actually. So I reckon... do that. I needed a bit more. Bollocks. I reckon.
Teddy bear.
Nothing wrong with a teddy bear.
Teddy bear 2 again.
1 more ticket after this. Yeah.
To be honest, Matt, I don't think you're going to do it.
I think I'm going to do it.
Like, normally I've got a good feeling about stuff, but I don't.
Smash the machine. I'm debating it. This is it. The final ticket. Damn it, just needed a bit more.
More spunk.
Right, we'll call that there then. Let me save the game.
Very good then, Matt. You've done both quests.
Yeah, not bad at all.
2 costumes as well.
Yeah, we're fairly successful on that. So there we go. Oh, so that is all the Shenmue 3 DLC completed, which is scary.
What are you going to do next?
I don't know. I need to work that out. I'm debating.
What do you think to my idea of going around the prize cafes and that sort of stuff?
Could do that. Could be a good shout. See what's in there. I'll have a think.
Or Chobi-chan hunting.
We could do that. Actually do that live on stream. Follow some of the guide, maybe. I'll have a think. We've got plenty of time. Plenty
follow
of time
my guide
to worry
if you
about.
want.
I could. That might be a good idea.
See if it works. That might be a good idea. Make
Resident
sure
Evil 2 Shenmue mods. I could do that. I don't actually own Resident Evil 2, but I could do it. I could pick it up cheap and do that sometime.
Yeah.
But for now, guys, I'm going to say thank you for everybody who's joined us. Don't forget, obviously, to get out on social media. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. Hashtag Shenmue Anime 2 on the 4th of every month. As I said at the top of the stream and earlier, we managed to get trending on Twitter the first time in a long time. Don't rest on the laurels, guys. Let's get out there and keep making that noise. Because if we keep showing, keep trending, that shows a potential partner, potential whatever, publisher, that there is a market for this thing and we can get it over the line potentially. But let's see how we go. Everybody who's joined in the content, who's been members or Twitch subscribers, thank you very, very much. All the money goes to James and I running the website. It's very much appreciated. And James and I are going to be back on the 4th of June. I'm hoping, for those of you who remember a few months ago, we talked about putting an advert on Times Square, that we'll have that ready for the 4th of June as well. We haven't forgotten about it. It's just been put on the back burner a little bit while we've been working some other things. But as ever, I'm going to take us out with Wish. Enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK. Enjoy your week when you get there on Monday for everybody else, and we will be back soon. But take care, guys. Have a good one. All the best.
Cheers, guys.
し